Hey, don't forget about the 26th annual Herb Festival, which starts tomorrow, Wednesday, April 23rd at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day through Saturday, May the 3rd. That's Derby Day. 12 straight days of nothing but herbs, perennials, heirlooms, tomato, vegetable plants, greens, peppers, you name it, it's going to be there, including bird baths, bird feeders, ready to take home container gardens. Plus, you'll have the experts there to help you with whatever you want. 26th Annual Herb Festival starts tomorrow, April 23rd, and goes all the way through Derby Day, Saturday, May 3rd at 901 Lehman Avenue. Look for the big tent in the parking lot. 12 days of nothing but healthy, fragrant, Kentucky grown plants. Check out the Herb Festival. You'll enjoy it. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here with your 270 weather for the 270 area code and beyond. It is April 22nd, and the showers have moved out of the area, which is good. They moved out last evening. Everything is looking pretty fine on this Tuesday morning. We've got some sunshine that is breaking through, and you can see a little bit of high cloudiness as we look live from the Plano Cam here at 7:21 a.m. on this Tuesday morning. And today it's going to be a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine, mainly sunny. Some of those high, thin cirrus clouds that you're seeing right there. Otherwise, it is going to be a nice day. I don't foresee us getting any more precipitation for a while. Rainfall is going to return later this week. And, well, I'm going to talk more about that here in just a moment because it does appear that even though we're not talking about severe weather, we will be talking about additional rainfall, and some of the rainfall might be, well, shall we say, a little on the heavy side. It's possible. I'm not talking about flooding, but it it's just going to make the standing water stand there just a little bit longer. That none of us want to hear that. All right, the numbers from yesterday: 78 was the high temperature, 5 degrees warmer than the normal of 73. The low was 56, and we picked up 14 hundredths of an inch of rain officially at the Bowling Green Airport. Some of you picked up around a quarter inch or more, but that's what the airport had, and that's the official record for the city of Bowling Green. That's where those records are kept. Well, actually, at the Kentucky Climate Center at Western, but the official rain gauge for Bowling Green, if you did not know, is at the Bowling Green Warren County Regional Airport. So whatever it measures there, that's what goes into the record books for that day. All right, here's a look at the radar. As you can see, everything as far as rain has moved well to our south and east, down across places like Chattanooga, Tennessee, and just east of Knoxville. Nothing going on around here. It's all very quiet and should stay quiet for the day today and tomorrow, too. Maybe even part of Thursday, although Thursday is when we're going to start to see rain chances go up. There is a small chance that maybe somebody could get a light rain shower or sprinkle tomorrow or Wednesday, but for now, we're going to keep most everything fairly dry. Let's go to the satellite view, the high resolution satellite. You can see that all the thicker clouds are now east of us. So over Campbellsville or just east of Campbellsville to Tompkinsville to Somerset, those places, you're seeing thicker clouds, but there are those high, thin cirrus clouds that I was just showing you from the Plano cam. And that's what we have to look forward to today. Just really beautiful, beautiful skies here and lots of sunshine to go with that. All right, let's go to the Kentucky Mesonet network and show you some temperatures and stats as we look at southern Kentucky, much of Kentucky actually in the 50s this morning, low to mid 50s over much of the area. Rainfall amounts past 24 hours, as I mentioned, not a whole lot, especially here or west. The main area of rain yesterday was confined to along and east of Interstate 65, anywhere from 2/10 to 3/10 of an inch of rain. Down in Tompkinsville, though, and over toward Albany in Clinton County, you guys picked up 45 hundredths, almost a half inch of rain yesterday. Scottsville even picked up a third of an inch of rain, and so did Edmonton in Metcalfe County. Half inch amounts once you get over to southeastern Kentucky, over east of the Lake Cumberland area. Winds this morning are light and coming out of the north and east at about, well, anywhere from just calm to about 5 miles per hour. There's not much of a breeze out there yet. I don't think it'll be all that breezy today. In fact, winds will be primarily from the east today and fairly light at about 5 to 10. I don't think we'll see anything any more in the way of breezes today. So not bad. Okay, let's go to the maps. I'll show you what to expect. Now, this morning there were some areas of fog, and that's what all these little yellow pixels are indicating here. That there's some areas of not really thick fog, but the fog has been rather dense down into Tennessee, where the rain has just ended, and you get over into the more hilly areas of southeastern Kentucky and northeastern Tennessee. That's where you start to see the thicker fog. There's traces of fog around here, but not a whole lot. So as we go through the afternoon, pretty quiet, sunny day, everything looking good. Here we go into 7 o'clock tonight. Everything looking, well, partly cloudy to mainly clear, with temperatures in the 50s. Here we go into early Wednesday. We'll see sunshine, but there is the possibility that somebody might see a stray shower, and that would be in the southeastern corner. Some of this moisture is wanting to backtrack from out of East Tennessee into southeastern Kentucky. You see some fog again tomorrow morning, and then all of that continues to push off to the east for Wednesday afternoon. I think for much of the Bowling Green 270 area code, we're going to stay mainly sunny. It's over in the 606 where you could see some of that stray shower activity on Wednesday. Now, Thursday is going to be a whole different ball of wax. We've got incoming systems. We've got the system to the south that just came through and it's going to stall. Then we've got the system that's back to the north and west, which is going to come in. And the two are going to work in tandem to bring up the rain chances on Thursday, especially as we get into Thursday night and Friday. That's going to be the best coverage. You can see that front back to the west on Friday. And you notice we turned dark green here. And so we're going to be sent some, I think, some pretty decent rainfall. We could pick up between 1 and 2 inches of rain overall between the start of the rain on Thursday and going all the way through, say, Sunday morning. So the end of the week and part of the weekend is going to be unsettled. I don't foresee any severe weather, but yeah, there's going to be some decent rainfall. And as you can see, here's the Green River, Barren River. You go on down to the Cumberland River, Tennessee River, all these rivers again, Rough River. We're going to find more water. Now, a lot of places still have a lot of water just sitting around. You add 1 to 2 inches of rain on top of that, it shouldn't make a whole lot of difference, but it still has nowhere to go. Because if you're looking at fields and yards and roads where the waters are still covering the road and some of it's moving from place to place. One day you can go down a road and it's dry, the next day it's covered in water. The water tables are moving, they're trying to flush, they're trying to get rid of all that rain that we've had a couple of weeks ago when we had the flooding. It has nowhere to go. So you add another 1 to 2 inches on top of that, it could make a difference for some. It's not gonna make an overall difference, but it still could, you know, uh, it's still going to add to the time it's gonna take to get rid of it. Is what I'm trying to say. And I remember saying a couple of weeks ago, it may take the entire month of April to get rid of all that water. And we're almost to the end of April, and it's still there. Here we go into Saturday. We've got that front that came in on Friday that's going to meet up with the energy from the previous front, and we get a little bit of a stall here. Not the kind that we had a few weeks ago that caused all the flooding, but the front will slow down a bit. Ripple of low pressure will ride along the front, and that's going to keep showers in the forecast for Saturday. There we go. So there you see coverage of rain, the heaviest of rains, then will move off to the east in parts of eastern Kentucky, southeastern Kentucky, East Tennessee, and into the Virginias and the Carolinas. We get into Sunday, we start to see a break, little bit of a break from the rain, but you see rain west of us again as we move into Monday, and here come showers again. Uh, so it's like we get these waves of rain and they temporarily will cut off for a little bit, but then they come back, or we get the another round coming back, and it just keeps, a rinse and repeat forecast is what I like to call it, and that's pretty much what we're going to see over the coming days. The blender showing us that temperatures are at least going to stay warm, right at normal, which is 73 or above normal. I don't see anything below normal. So we're going to go 76 probably today, in the 50s tonight. And then tomorrow we get up to around 80, 81, 80 again on Thursday. And this is when the rain will start again. But even with the rain, we're going to stay in the mid to upper 70s, close to 80. Look at all those mid 80, almost mid 80s next week, Monday, Tuesday, especially mid 80s. Wednesday, the last day of April. And here's May 1st and May 2nd. Those 2 days in the mid 70s. So temperatures, at least, will be warm. And it looks like they're going to stay warm for a while. I think we're finally done with any kind of, oh, here comes a false spring, uh, one of those winters, the winters, blackberry, blueberry, whatever winters, hackberry. I don't know all the berries, all those different winters that come around. I think we're probably done with that now that we get closer to the month of May. So here is, let me move this out of the way. There we go. I was blocking the logo there. But anyway, here's the 7-day forecast that I put up last night at News 40 and at WNKY.com and on the News 40 weather app. 76, mainly sunny today, just those few high clouds. 54 tonight, 80 tomorrow, 78 Thursday. And we'll begin to see the unsettled weather as I have marked right there on the graphic. Most of that will come in the afternoon and evening. The best chance of rain, though, is going to be Friday, a rainy Friday. 80 the high, despite the rain. 75 Saturday. Showers will continue. Sunday, we may have to add in a shower at 77, but for now, I've kept it dry at 82 with a chance of a shower on Monday. All in all, not too bad of a forecast. Remember, if you need to see the forecast anytime, you just download that app. You see the QR code right there in the corner. You just scan that with your phone, and you can download the News 40 weather app and take it with you wherever you go. And it doesn't just work here; it works anywhere in the United States or around the world. It works everywhere. You'll get current conditions that follows your phone and bulletins and radar, whatever you need. So download it, and you'll always have the weather with you. In the meantime, I'll see you tonight at 5, 6, and 10 on News 40. Have a great Tuesday. God bless you, and thanks for watching.